everybody, this is Yeli from Lisa Ravel Stickers, and today I am going to be using my leftover stickers to make my 7x9 notebook into a planner. And thinking of this, maybe I should have chosen an A5 notebook instead of a 7x9 notebook, because I don't know if my stickers will fit. I've been using A5 for the duration of this year. So we'll see. I mean, I hope I can still make it work. This idea came because on one of the Erin Condren Facebook groups, somebody was kind of talking about how they were using a Daily Duo kit that could convert like any page into a Daily Duo. I'm sorry, not Daily Duo, Compact Vertical Week. So my comment on that was any kit can become a Compact Vertical Weekly kit. And you guys have seen my videos where I use the lined pages to set up the months while we still hadn't come to the start day of the Daily Duo. And then I started thinking to myself, well, you can also get a monthly planner. You'll have your monthly view. But then I thought, well, you could also just make your own monthly view. So that's what we're going to start with. I'm going to make my own September monthly view. And I am going to be using this planner for my shop. Well, not this planner, this notebook, but it's going to be kind of like a planner style. So I hope this works out. This is an idea that I had. I have not rehearsed it. I have not really thought it out. Well, if I had thought it out better, I would have used an A5 notebook, but I have so many 7x9. I want to make it work with a 7x9. So the first thing I need to do is, for my monthly, I need to find a set of numbers. And I'm sure that between choosing a couple of them that are kind of the same size, I'll be able to have them all. So if I don't have them all in one strip, I'm sure I can come up with another strip where I can find the rest of the ones I don't have here. And sometimes they might be a different color, and that's okay. I think these are pretty close in color, so this could work. Let me see if I can find a black one. Because remember, I am trying to come up with numbers. Here we are. This is a pair. This is a match. I'm trying to come up with numbers from 1 to 31st. I might use these later when I'm setting up my week, but let's just start with this, okay? Let's start with the monthly. Now, for the monthly washi, I have a few options. If you shop from my shop, my sticker shop, which is Lisa Ravel on Etsy. Let me just bring up and show you. If you have scripts, you see that I add a washi strip to the left. And I think this is pretty common. I think a lot of shops do this. So I save them. Whenever I'm done with the washi, I stick them in one of my sticker pages and I save them. And that's what I'm going to be using. I think I want to use the pink one because I think I'm going to need at least 2 pages. Let me just bring this whole page out and use the pink one. Again, I am using an Erin Condren 7x9 notebook. I want to make sure to cover the Erin Condren logo because that's like the one thing I don't love about what the notebooks have. So let's just work this way. And let me get my slice tool and my ruler so that I can slice this off. Wonderful. Okay. So hear me out. This is not going to be the traditional style for planners, but it's still going to work out for everything that I need to do in a month. You know what? As I did this, I realized that I should have started like just to have both pages on the same view. So what I'm gonna do is I wanted to leave a blank page in the front, but that's fine. Adapt and survive, right? Let me see exactly where, just so that I can kind of match the washi on both pages, right? Okay, now let's just go ahead with the slice again. And there we go. Voila. I have both of them here. Now I can put this page back, and let me just do that right away. I am very good at forgetting to put these back. And then I end up with a sticker mess on my desk, and I do not really want that. Okay, let me set this aside, and let's work on this monthly. This is going to be for the month of September, so the other thing I need to come and get from here is a September script, which I have. And if you get my kits, I'm sure you'll have plenty of September. Plenty of the monthly scripts, because in my monthly stickers, I don't know if I have a monthly here. Yeah, this is a monthly, but it's kind of been cut out and I put some other stickers on them. But I have different months, just so that you can choose the month that you like. That makes it a little bit more flexible, and you can use it for more than 1 month. So since this is September, I am going to go ahead and set the September sticker here. So what I'm going to start with is counting the lines, just to kind of see how I can evenly space out. And September is a 30, right? Yeah, January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September. Yeah, September is a 30-day month. So let's see what we have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 20. 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27. So I have 27, that's 54. So it's almost 60. I could use these two. It's not almost 60. Okay, that's fine. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna open a calendar just so that I know. Let me just open up a calendar and have it here, just so that I know which are the Saturdays and Sundays, and I'll leave a little more of the spaces for I'm gonna try this, and if it doesn't work out, then it's fine, but I'm gonna wing it. Otherwise, I'll be here counting and calculating for the whole video, and that's not the idea. Okay, so what I want to do is September 1st is a Thursday, right? And I don't necessarily want to write the days of the week. I think I could. I might even have some scripts that have the days of the week. What I think I'm going to do is, I'm not going to do this right now, but I think I'm going to create a strip that has all the days of the week. And that way, if you need the days, you can have them. But for now, I'm going to leave the space to the left, just so that I can add that script. So Thursday, I'm going to leave 1, 2, 3. I'm going to leave 4 spaces. And then number 2. So in order for me to do this and not start slanting all over, I like to guide myself with a ruler. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And then number 2 is going to go on 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, number 2 is going to go on 5, which is Friday. And then for Saturday and Sunday, I'll use 2, maximum 3 spaces. So 2 is still Friday, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But then 3 is Saturday. Okay, let me just keep on grabbing my dots here. I think I'm leaving too many, but let's see what happens. Yeah, I think it's too much. So I'll leave 2, and then for Sunday, I'll just leave 2 again. One, 2, and then here's the 5th, which should be Monday. Yes, it is a Monday. Yeah, I cannot leave that many. I think I'm gonna have to readjust. I think I have to leave 3 and 2. That's what I have to work with. So let's try doing it this way and see what happens. And if this still doesn't work that well, it's fine. I'll use 3 pages this time, but then for next time, I know that I'll have to leave less amount of spaces for each day, which is okay. 1, 2, I know I'm eyeballing it, but I just want to make sure to just kind of fix this, because I don't see myself getting 15 days in here the way I'm going. If anything, I might just only be able to do a couple, but we'll see. 1, 2, 1, 2, right? This is 5. Okay, so 5 is Monday. So for Monday, I'm gonna leave 1, 2, 3 again. You know what? I'm just gonna keep on leaving 2 because I know it's not gonna fit. So let's just do that. 8, 9, and 10. 1, 2, 4, 7. Yeah, it's not gonna fit. Oh, guys, I'm sorry. I might just end up speeding this part up because it's gonna be annoying for you guys if I'm not. So if it's 27 and I want 15, yeah, it's gotta be 2. That's the way I should have done the calculations. It would have gone better. It's gotta be 1, 2, right? Number 4, there we go. 5, 6, and 7. Okay. Five, 6, and 7. 8, 9, and 10. Okay, so 10 is a Saturday. Then for Sunday, the 11th, I'm only going to leave 1 because I feel that well, I know I can't. I just have to leave at least 1 in between. So what I'm gonna do next time is I'm gonna set this up further so that I have 2 extra lines to work with. It is what it is right now, so it's gonna have to work. Oh, I got an idea. Okay, I'm gonna do this on the next page. I got an idea. I think this is gonna work. Let's see. Yeah. I got an idea. I think I'm gonna make this work. Okay. Now let me see which is my next weekend on the 17th. Okay. All right, so I'll leave about the same spacing. 15. Oops. That went really crooked, right? Yeah, that's much better. Okay. And then I do have 16 and 17 here, so let me just use them. $16, and then 1, 2, 17. And then the 18th, I'm gonna set it up here. So let me just grab the 19th. Okay. 19th. And then again, 20th, 21, 22, right? And 24 is the next Saturday. 23, and then 24 and 25. So I'm gonna go back to these because I wanna finish up with this one. And then 26, 27, 28, 29 and 30. 29 and 30. Wonderful. This is a very long space. I feel like I need a line in the middle. So what I'm gonna do, and that's gonna help me figure out where to put the other number. What I'm gonna do is measure, you know what, I'm gonna use this ruler. I can't really use the Erin Condren rulers to measure. It just doesn't work well for me. So I feel it's kind of like 5.5. So I feel 2.5-ish is going to be good enough. But let me grab a black pen. Since I have black numbers, let me grab a black pen. Yeah, so let's just do it here. Okay. And I think that's straight enough. And let me just draw a line all the way to the bottom. So I have 4 slots per day, which is more than enough because I typically can only fit like 3 things in an Erin Condren monthly, right? And so the 25th is going to go over here. So I'm gonna also need to leave some space for the 25th. And what was the other number? The 18th. The 18th. Oh, it's gotta, let me just put this down so that I do it where it has to go, the 18th, okay? Okay. So I only have left the 31st, but it's not worth saving just a 31st here. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna add it here. I don't think I honestly need to save a 31 because not all months come to 31, but you never know. Let's just leave it. Okay, so now that I know what my days of the week are, and again, remember, I'm not doing Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, because I'm gonna create a sticker strip that can be used for this, okay? So my sticker strip, you might need to cut it if you're going to do the Saturday and Sunday like I'm doing it, because it's just gonna be a whole strip that's gonna go from Monday to whatever, and then you just piece it up and stick it down however you want to. The other option you have is just to write in pen, which I think I'm gonna do for the sake of the video. But let me just go ahead and speed it up, and I'm gonna write the days of the week just so that we know what we're working with. So I can double check that Friday is the 30th, and I do have my monthly view. And this is my monthly view. So I can plan my social media or what it is that's going to be happening in my shop, because I kind of want to see if I can use this for my shop. There are things that I need to write down about my shop, and I don't want to have them scattered around my planner. For example, one of the pages that I'm going to leave here is, I want to know exactly how many pages I can cut before I need to replace blades and all that stuff. I kind of have an eyeball estimate for that, but I want to write down the date that I sent it and how many pages that I have printed with my printers. And I know that sometimes I print pages that I don't cut, but this is as close as I'm going to get to estimating. And the way that that's going to work is because my HP instant ink subscription tells me how many pages I've printed throughout the months with each of my printers. So this is kind of like an eyeball type of guesstimate, well, an informed guess, I would say. Okay, so this is my monthly, right? Now, I can either map out my weekly or just kind of leave a couple of pages for those things that I need to track. So I want to track, like I told you guys, I want to track ink, cutting and all that stuff. So I might just end up drawing a little grid here and using some of that washi. I think I have other sheets with that washi, so I'll just peel it off those sheets. Kind of have the same washi going through all the way through these pages. And then here I can start mapping out the first week of September. In order to do this, what I need to do is set it up kind of compact vertical style. So let me just show you a compact vertical week setup. So you see, kind of compact vertical style where I would do Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. And the only thing I need to do is find the middle of the page in order to know where I'm going to set my Tuesday. For that, I do want to grab a pencil though. Let me just get it. I also grabbed a nice eraser. You don't want the pencil's eraser because it's going to leave a mess. You want a nice eraser that you can use to mark the middle of the page and kind of draw a pencil line through it. I can't see this way, so let me just use this here. So this is 6 1/4, so that's gonna give me 3, so here, right? And then I'll do the same down here, just so my line is not crooked. And that way I have 2 points of reference for my ruler, so it doesn't slant to the right or to the left. And I can draw a pencil line. I'm doing this very softly, guys, because I just want to find the middle. I'm going to erase this later on. I'm going to do the same thing over here. So I'm going to do a 3 1/8, and then again 3 1/8, and I'm going to draw a very light pencil line to find the middle here as well. Okay, now let's get this rolling. I have to decide what kit I have enough leftovers from that I can use to set up this week. So let's just look through my leftovers for a little bit. I feel I know there's a kit that I know is gonna work or should work. It's kit number 1. I have a ton of stickers from this kit, and I'm sure I can make these work somehow. So yeah, let's just use whatever I have from this kit and make it work, okay? And this is a great way to use your leftover stickers. So if you need kind of like an on-the-go planner or a planner and you're not sure if you're going to be able to stick to having a planner for a certain thing, this is a great way to try it out, because I mean the investment is pretty low. You only have to invest in a notebook, and those come there's sales for those quite often, right? So I'm going to be using these. I don't know if I'm going to be using this box, but okay. I'm just kind of checking to see how many stickers I have, and I have plenty of them. So I might even be able to get a couple of weeks out of this same pattern. And I'm not gonna, yeah, it's gonna be fine. I think it's gonna work great. Okay, now I need to find days of the week that are kind of light, you know, they're kind of pastel colors. I don't have them for kit number 2. But let me bring my stickers over here and let me sort through my kits. This is a mess. I have to reorganize these stickers because, oh boy, you know, it's not the ideal setup, but I think that kit 54 is going to help me because it has a pastel color to it, and I think I'm going to be able to set up the days of the week with it. Okay, there we go. And this is all I'm going to need. I'm going to figure out what to do with this bottom box. I'll fix those later. I have to reorganize those stickers anyway because the way I have them, it's not quite working the best way for me. Okay, and I need to figure out what top washi I'm going to use here. So that's what I was looking at over here. I wasn't 100% sure I had enough washi because all the washi that I have has the days of the week on them. And I should just put a monthly sticker there, not a day of the week. And I think these are for a 5, not quite for this size. So I'm gonna have to get creative with the stickers here because I just don't have, I think I don't have enough stickers. But I need to get creative with it and it'll work out well. I think, you know what, let me just cut these out here and try to use them, see what happens. Where's my, oh, here it is. I was looking for it and I'm like, what? Where did it go? Why is it not here? Okay, that should be enough to cut it. Ooh, doesn't feel that sharp, does it? Oh, I don't even know if this is an oops kit. It's not even coming out the regular cut. Oh, here it is. It might be when I used a different type of paper that I was just using to kind of just try and figure out what I was going to be using and how I was going to be laying them down. So okay, so I guess this guy is going over here, right? And then I can put the month here. And on this side, I am kind of going to do the same thing, but it's going to start from the center. And it's going to go from left to right. Okay? There. Okay. Now, I need my monthly sticker. And I need to set up the days of the week. So now I need to divide this. And if you look at a compact vertical, you see how you have to divide this kind of like in fourths. So I need to find this middle. Once I've laid down this washi, I need to find where that is. So let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28. So if it's 28, 24 is the middle, right? So 14 is the middle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, right? Yes. So this is where I want to draw the middle line for the rest of the stickers, and I kind of want to do the same over here. So let me just count 14 again. 13 and 14. And you see that they kind of quite match, but I've done this before and I have not found that they matched. So I'd rather count because then one had less space to write than the other. Don't ask me why. Okay, now that I have it this way, I know exactly where I need to place my stickers for the days of the week. We're starting, I think I could start with the weeks in August. So let's just see how my planner is set up for September. So I can start 29th of August, right? So 29, 30, 31st. So let's do that. 29, 30, and 31st. 29, 30, 31st. 1, 2, 3, 4. And hear me out. You don't have to start with August. If you want to start this on a Thursday here, go for it. I'd rather just keep the Mondays always on this corner because then I just get confused. But the beauty of it is that you can do whatever works well for you. So figure out what you want, what works best, and go ahead and do it. Don't be shy about it. Just make it work. That's all we need. Okay, so I need to set my Monday over here, right? And then my Tuesday is gonna go right over here. And I'm just gonna set it a little towards the left so that I can erase the pencil line. And I'm going the same way the compact vertical goes. It doesn't have to go that way. If you like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, lay them down however works best for you, okay? I'm just doing it this way because this is what I like, but you do you. That's all you need to do, you. I feel that sometimes people, and I started that way at first. I started kind of copying what I was seeing other people doing in terms of how they were laying down their planners, their stickers on their planners. But then as I've started playing and experimenting, and sometimes the kits kind of guide you as to how to lay the stickers down, but other times you just have to go for an experiment and play with it, right? And that's kind of what I'm doing here. And just have fun while you're at it. I think also that I have a Daily Duo box that I can totally set down over here. Since I'm going to be using these stickers, I can definitely set this Daily Duo box down over here, and then I'll figure out what to use up here, okay? So now that I've got all of this, I feel I can just, oh, my monthlies. I have not done that yet. So let me just grab those. Let me just grab the monthlies, get this ruler out of the way. I think I have some month headers here, and I should have one August. Oh, this is not the right one. I should have one August and one September just to use it up, right? Yep, look, I have these two here, so that's what I'm going to be using. I sell these monthly stickers in my shop too, so if you'd like, there's a few different sizes that you can purchase. And this here is August. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to white out this line. Right? And then this is August. And then I'm going to white out this. And this is going to be September. And if I can't cover the Erin Condren design with my September sticker, then I'm just going to use a little bit of whiteout just to be sure. I hate it when it moves. Does it do that for you? Is it that I don't know how to use it, that it keeps on moving, or is this something that everybody struggles with and I think it's just me? Leave a comment down below. And while I'm asking you to leave a comment, I'm gonna also ask you guys to subscribe, hit the like button if you're enjoying this video, and turn on the bell notification, comment. Those are the ways that when YouTube sees engagement on a video, they know that this is a video that they can show to other people, and that is the way that I can make my channel grow. Okay, so with that out of the way, let me show you something. You see this? You see how it bleeds through? I don't necessarily hate it because it gives me a guide with the lines, but this is not my sticker paper. This is some cheap sticker paper that I bought off Amazon when I was testing. So this was kind of like my testing paper. So I just wanted to make that clear and wanted to let you guys know what this was and why it was looking that way. Okay, so time to erase some lines because I can't continue unless I do this. So let me just go ahead and erase lines over here, okay? And that is why I like to make them as soft as I can so that I don't have to go too much over the paper to erase them, okay? Here you go, that's one. And I'm gonna have to vacuum my office after this because, oh, I should have just kept it here on the desk, but I'm kind of throwing it on the floor, so there you go. I've given myself a chore. Gotta vacuum now. It's okay. Not that it's not gonna be helpful for my studio because of all the construction stuff that's been going on. I'm telling you, there's a lot of dust and like that fine construction powder everywhere. Okay, there we go. Now, I have different options and I don't necessarily have to use them all. I felt that since I have a lot of these, I could use them as kind of dividers. So let me see if I really truly have enough because these are A5 size and the A5 size won't work because I'm working with a 7x9 sized planner. Had I grabbed a A5 planner, these would have worked perfectly. I mean, the labels are going to work for when I'm doing my planning, but I'm talking about the washi. And it seems like I only just had a little bit of a 7x9, so I won't be able to put the washi the way I wanted it here. I could still do it using these and cutting them up, but that's going to take forever, so I'm just going to not do washi. Oh yeah, well, no, not really. I only have 3. Had I had one more, I would have been able to pull this off, but it's okay. I don't need to set washi here, that's fine. Okay, so now what I need to do is just use leftover stickers for my plans, right? So I have some washi in case I need it, and I'm not going to be planning. This is more to explain you how to set up a notebook as a planner. And I have these labels, which I think are going to be wonderful for things that are going to go on in my shop. So let's just give you an example. On Friday, September 2nd, I have my new release of kits. So this is when you guys can expect to see my November kits out in the shop. And again, remember, these seep through. My premium matte paper does not do this, but this was test paper that I had, and I'm using leftover stickers. So this is why it's coming out this way. Now let me grab my scripts that have new release on them, right? And let me grab my sticker, my sheet of stickers. Yep, you heard it right. I have a sheet of stickers that has stickers on them. And where are you? I lost you. Oh, of course, I'm looking in the wrong place. I get lost in my own thing over here. So I need to find the one that's the most pastel-y, and I don't quite have one, but since I'm working with yellow, let's just go with the yellow one. And let's just find a nice, cute way to set this up. So I think I want to do this. And then I'm going to use the black pen because why not? And this is just, I was going to write October. And, oh, you know what? I can save this. My handwriting is not that pretty, but there you go. November kits. I want to put that it's November kits new release. Wonderful. You can expect to see those on Friday. They're super cute, guys. I love them. I've been working with them all these days, and they're just super, super nice. So since this is my shop planner, this is the place where I'm going to be writing stuff down. So it's going to be like a planner but a journal at the same time, because if I changed the mats, I want to change mats, and I want to highlight that in a certain color, so when I'm flipping through, I can see when it was that I changed them. Also, then at the end of the month, I can kind of just write totals over here and things like that. Then I like to leave, I'm gonna want to leave like some space in between weeks as well, and to write certain tasks and to-do lists of things that I need to do that are not specifically time related, and that I'm not always going to be doing in a certain order. I also want to kind of have one page that's called social media ideas, so that I can reference it. And that is why I did not want to start on this page, because I wanted to leave like a blank page here in the beginning, but I mean, it's okay. I'll still make it work. So then I'll have one that's kind of like social media idea, YouTube and Instagram and Facebook, and I'll kind of do a check mark of what I've been uploading on each. And maybe like some shop finances in some of them. And then I'll start a new week. So this is kind of like my idea of making this planner work for me. You could do the same thing. And then again, if you have a lot going on, then just write Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, and do it that way. And use an extra page, which is okay, because you're making this work however you like. And if I were to do that, I would maybe draw a line in the middle, just so that I know I have 2 sections for each day, and I can even use one of the sections. And so kind of make it a horizontal is what I'm saying, but with more space. You can make this as spaced out as you want for you, okay? There you go. I hope you like this idea. I don't know, I happen to think, well, this is a nice way to just come up with this and not continue buying planners if I don't know if I'm going to use them. You see what I mean? I kind of always need to have like a scratch notebook where I write ideas and things from the shop, and then I can go over them again, and then I can kind of highlight the ones that are really important for me. So this is going to be it. This is going to be it, and I'm just going to kind of lay down weeks. Will I be doing plan with me about this? Maybe not. Every now and then I might, but I'm not even sure if I'm going to do plan with me's or not. But anyway, there are many options for you to set up your week. There's also the 7x9 Daily Duo Weekly View Kits that you can kind of just lay down the strips, and in one page you can map out your whole week. So let's say you want to keep social media on one side and shop tasks on the other. You can set up 2 of those kits and then just kind of do a rundown with social media and one over here. The other thing that I kind of want to do, and I think this is going to be the planner for that, is a monthly tracker. What I mean is that instead of tracking things weekly, I'm going to track them monthly. And I might just use one of these pages to kind of set up that monthly tracker and kind of put like a tab here so that I can reference it. And yeah, you know, just make it my own, make it work. You know, on thinking now what all the ideas that I've come up with, I would probably start this planner leaving a chunk of blank pages in the beginning just to kind of set up those things, and then start planning my weeks a few pages later, just so that I have enough space for those things that I've been telling you guys about, and kind of plan my month and then my weeks behind the month, but a few pages later. So yeah, you do that. I can still rip these out and start all over again, and I don't know, I might do that, or I might just do this week, plan out everything that or do this month, and then plan all the other things that I want, and then start planning the next month after I do all of those. I don't know. Anyway, I hope you like this idea, and you see, any kit can be made into a build your own compact vertical kit. And if anything, it's leftover stickers and just date headers. That's all you need. And you know, if you have a ton of washi and stickers left over, use those. Use all of these stickers. Look, I have a whole bunch of boxes. I have a whole bunch of labels. I have a whole bunch of washi. So I can use all of these to plan, and I can use whatever washi I have and make it work up here. The only thing you might need to buy are the date headers, the vertical date headers, and that's it. And you might not even need to buy that, because you might have days of the week scripts, and that's all you might need. Anyway, just make this work for you. Whatever works for you is going to be fine, because this is your planner, this is your process, and it has to be fun for you. Like, I have to make this fun for me, otherwise it's just not gonna work. Okay? Thank you guys so much for watching. Take care and have a wonderful rest of your week.